Mamma mia! WWE is back with a scam to get the money out your pants. For only $11,500, you get the opportunity of a lifetime to make a dish with a random WWE superstar. Who? Don't worry about that part. Just send over them dollars and I'll show you how to cook some pasta. Me and Mari. God, this has to stop! I swore people was trolling me when they said, hey, Bobby Monsoon, did you see this? WWE is charging $11,500 for a front row ticket to see Trash in Italy, a backstage experience, and a chance to have a private pasta making session with a WWE superstar. Like, bro, what? Why would I pay that much money to break a bunch of noodles and throw it in hot water? And to see if it's done, all you gotta do is do what WWE Creative does. Throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. I guess when the WWE bots told me that Triple H was gonna cook for WrestleMania, this is what they meant. Yo, y'all ever play GTA and you driving down the road, then you hop out to steal somebody else's car? This is just like that. It's highway robbery, 11 bands to show me how to make pasta. It's insane. You can literally go to culinary arts and become a whole chef for that price, man. Yo, listen, if you're watching this and you're seriously consider spending all that money with the Fed, hold your horses, call your boy Bobby Monsoon up, because I could teach you something a little bit more intricate. Maybe how to make a peanut butter and jelly, or how about a turkey and cheese sandwich, or I got one. How about a Hot Pocket? Oh my God, this is nonsense. Dog, the least thing you could do is tell us what WWE superstar is gonna be in the kitchen teaching us how to make pasta. I know it ain't gonna be Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, or any one of the top superstars, because you would have put that in the promotion and you would have upped the price a few more thousand. So which WWE superstar is gonna be in the kitchen teaching us? They didn't even specify who, so it could be anybody on the WWE roster. Maybe it's the NXT North America champion, Miles Bourne. I'm sure everybody knows who that is. Or maybe it's one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Brad Balor. You know, I'm sure he's a household name. Or how about the WWE Speed Champion, Iliola Flair? I'm sure whoever pays $11,000 is gonna be ecstatic to find out it's him. You know what? I figured it out, y'all. Now I think about it, my man Chili Hendricks said this on my live yesterday, man. You're gonna pay over $11,000 to see the guest mystery superstar you're gonna be making pasta with in Italy, and it's none other than, drum roll please, over the stove like I'm about to show you how to make some noodles. Man, this company is doo-doo. Now, speaking of WWE and these insane prices, that's a good segue into some news that came out over the last few days. A Brooklyn preschool director allegedly stole $2.7 million in tuition and spent $350,000 on WWE tickets. According to Fightful, they reported that the $350,000 of that money was used to take her 3 kids to WWE shows and buy packages so they could meet with WWE wrestlers at events. Now look, I'm gonna be real, y'all. She's a grown woman that made her own decisions, so she gotta figure that out in court. You can't really blame WWE for that, but still, it just shows you how outrageous these ticket prices and packages are nowadays, man. If you ask me, since WrestleMania 40, WWE hasn't done anything to be worth $35, let alone $350,000. You would have had a better use case using the money as I don't know, toilet paper, rather than giving it to the Fed. This company's dead. But on the other hand, I might be wrong, because look, y'all, the African-American nightmare, Raheem, finished this story, and now he finished the scam. His $10,000 tour bus ride is sold out. And dog, I can't believe people fell for this. $1,000 a minute to hear Cody Rhodes tell some corny jokes. He'll point out a few landmarks in Las Vegas, but at the end, at least you get a comedy show, because Cody is gonna be Laughing to the bank while you're getting dropped off to cry in your car looking stank. Now, the road to WrestleMania has been filled with a bunch of things that I just don't understand for the life of me. Like Gunther retiring 3 Hall of Famers and still having no match, no storylines, or no plans 2 weeks out from the quote-unquote show of the year, or the situation with Royce Keys showing up at the Royal Rumble, having the perfect opportunity to really get him over and put him on the WrestleMania card, but them not pulling the trigger. Or even LA Knight, dog, I don't understand how. You know what? I'm bugging. I actually do understand why LA Knight isn't going to be on this year's WrestleMania card. And if he's sitting around confused, man, how about you play some old Michael Jackson and, I don't know, look at the man in the mirror and you'll get a lot of answers. So some footage came out of LA Knight about to jump in, interfere on a match on Raw, and this dude somehow pulls off another botch, completely slipping while trying to jump over the guardrail, giving a whole new meaning of off the rails. I'm gonna show you this. Yo, what's going on? Every time we see bro, he's stumbling and fumbling and tripping all over the place. We might have to call LA Knight LA Flight. Oh, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? Because he's like a flight attendant. This guy has been on thousands of trips. Every time you turn around, he slips. To you by the pirates in the chat. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com. Get your Ruthless Depression era t-shirt. If you're sick of the BS in professional wrestling, if you're sick of the soulless billionaires taking advantage of the fans, show them you had enough. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com. Get the Ruthless Depression era t-shirt. Then, now, and never again. Dynamite started off with Swerve Strickland and Kenny Omega, the rematch to their first classic. This one, a lot more is at stake, man. We got the #1 contender for the AEW Championship versus the EVP status, man. This match was fire. Another banger from these two. But, man, I'm thanking the heavens, y'all. I'm looking at the heavens and I'm thanking God. Kenny Omega put it together, man. He was able to beat Swerve Strickland. I didn't want to see AEW with Swerve Strickland as an EVP, man. Maybe if Swerve Strickland kind of came back down as a normal person, maybe if he kind of gained a little bit of his sanity back, maybe you could be an EVP. But the path Swerve Strickland is on and what I think he's going to be on moving forward, we don't need that in AEW. Kenny Omega, by the skin of his teeth, he pulled it off. That's the good news. The bad news is we got to deal with Swerve Strickland. What is he gonna do? How is he gonna respond? He went on X and he didn't say much about the loss, but he posted this picture of him looking demonic. How Swerve Strickland is gonna go about this, I'm very interested, man. As far as Kenny Omega, it seems like he'll be facing MJF at Dynasty, if he could make it to Dynasty, because if Swerve Strickland has anything to do with it, he won't make it to Dynasty, especially after beating him, man. I'm wondering what they're going to do with Swerve Strickland moving forward. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, though. After that, you got a promo from Ospreay, Will Ospreay, letting Jon Moxley know that, yo, bro, we need to get that fade out the way. We going to put the Continental Championship to the side. We going to put everything to the side. Just me and you. Dynasty, what's up? Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley at Dynasty, man. This is gonna be fire, bro. The Death Riders was actually facing Top Flight. They beat Top Flight John Moxley grabs the mic and he responds to Kenny Omega promo, letting him know, let's get it on at Dynasty. So it's official, man. Ospreay versus John Moxley. I think it's pretty obvious that Will Ospreay's gonna go over on this one, man. He's been hurt. He's been out for a lot of months. He really needs to come back and look strong. We're about 5 months away, 5 to 6 months from AEW All In London, man. After that, you got the best in the game, MJF, coming out cutting a promo saying Hangman Adam Page is never, ever, 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 ever. He said ever like 100 times, man. Good challenge for the AEW Championship again. So you got Kenny Omega coming out there cutting a promo on him, man. Kenny Omega letting MJF know, look, bro, you call yourself the devil, well, I'm the god of wrestling. So we got kind of the god versus the devil thing going on at Dynasty. I think the vignettes for this is going to be fire, and I think also it's pretty obvious that MJF will be going over. Kenny Omega will be fire as champion. Kenny Omega is the top of his game, man. They're going to have a classic match, but MJF is just different. He's on a different type of run. This run MJF is going to be on will be his best run yet. I called it already a few months ago. If you watch my live, man, I'm interested in seeing the match, though, at Dynasty. After that, you got the Dogs going over Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. I like the Dogs, man, but I want to see them get back with Gabe Kidd. You know, he just had the coffin match, so he probably needed a week off. I want to see them link back up with Gabe Kidd and go after them Trio Tag Team Championships. I want to see the Demand also go after the Trio Tag Team Championships, man. I want to see more of the trios and the Trio Tag Team Championships be booked so they don't have to do certain things like Jet Speed and Mystico, Jet Speed and Hangman and stuff like that, man. I think the Dogs are legit, man. I like this team, and they definitely got over on Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. Now, the thing with Orange Cassidy and Strong, a lot of people think that Strong might be joining the Dogs, man. We see him kind of sit with the Dogs for like 2 seconds when we thought he was going to turn on Orange Cassidy, but he wound up not turning on him. But I think Roderick Strong with the Dogs is a good look, but who knows? We'll see. After that, you got a promo from Leonard Cross and Megan Bayne putting everyone on notice that they're top of the game, and yeah, man, Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, they could come for the rematch. It ain't gonna matter. The tag team championships for the women's division is not going nowhere for a long time. I'm liking this duo, even though Penelope Ford definitely deserved to touch some of that gold, but unfortunately she was injured with the ankle injury, and we got to see how that plays out moving forward. Maybe Penelope Ford does a program with Megan Bayne where they beef, or maybe she just worry about her singles competition more now, man. Leonard Cross and Megan Bayne, they looking fire though, man. So I'm wanting to see what they got next for them. You got Tekla retaining over Mina Shirakawa, man. Mina Shirakawa, Tekla, they had a fire match at the end. Tekla had the brass knuckles, snuffed Mina while the ref wasn't looking, was able to get the pin. 1, 2, 3. Tekla, AEW Women's Champion, doing an incredible job. Like I always say every week, always impressed with her in-ring work, always impressed with just her whole gimmick. This is what I'm talking about. Tekla, she just knows her gimmick. She knows what she's supposed to do. The Sisters of Sin, flipping the camera upside down, the music, the interest. This woman has the whole package. Seriously, man, I can't wait to see what she got going on in the future. I'm not going to lie. I say keep the title on Tekla until we could tell the story with Mercedes Moné. And Mercedes Moné probably going to be one of the biggest baby faces in the women's division after she loses all the titles and then she goes on her redemption tour. I'm not mad at Tekla and Mercedes Moné at All In. I'm not mad at that at all. The job Tekla's been doing, she could hold the title another 5 months and just create a memorable feud with Mercedes Moné. So we'll see what happens. After that, you got a promo from Ricochet. Yo, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, this promo was fire, and it's exactly what Ricochet needed. It's exactly what Tony Khan should have done. Seriously, okay, Ricochet said something y'all didn't like. He apologized. He took it back. They actually kind of brung this in. He apologized on camera. But then he turned it and said, yo, what dog, man? I'm pissed off. I got screwed out the national title. I never got pinned. I never submitted. I got put in a BS battle royal and lost the title. This company screwed me. That was fire. And I said this, if you listen to my live, bro, that's exactly the direction they should have took it, man. Ricochet, like him or not, This is what you call legit heat. Bro really has heat. So if you got heat and you're already one of the best in-ring talent on the roster, it's like, bro, you have to capitalize on it. We have to give Ricochet an actual opportunity to tell his story and be a heel. For real, bro. I think it was a fire decision to do this and not put it on Collision. They put it on Dynamite. That's hard, bro. The Demand is another team along with the Dogs I think should be going for the Trios Tag Team Championship. Also, while Ricochet is going for the National Championship. I don't think it's over with Jack Perry and Ricochet, man. We might need that match. They might need to run that match one-on-one in Dynasty, man. We have to take advantage of the buzz he got, man. Seriously. Fire promo from Ricochet, man. I like the whole narrative of, yo, bro, this company screwed me over, man. It's some conspiracy going on. I'm liking that, man. So I want to see if they're going to build with that moving forward. Last but not least, Falls Count Anywhere match. Darby Allen versus Roosh. Darby Allen goes over on that, man. Fire match, man. This is my first time really seeing Roosh fight. And I'm impressed, man. I like bull work. I know there's a lot of people complaining, how is this the main event and not Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland? When you have a stacked roster like what AEW has, you can roll the dice. Not everything always has to be, okay, the obvious main event don't got to be the obvious main event. You know what I mean? I feel like Darby Allin and Roosh did a great job at a Falls Count Anywhere match, entertaining us watching it and us in the crowd, man. Darby Allin goes over. That was fire. What's next for Darby Allin? I tell you what's next. The Don Callis family! My man Mark Davis put some work in on Darby Allin, man. Power driver on the ramp. Man, Darby Allin, man, you better watch your step messing with the most dangerous family in professional wrestling. I tell you that. But one thing I didn't like about Dynamite, y'all, I didn't like the end. Your boy Bobby Monsoon, I wasn't sitting well with how Dynamite ended, man. I don't like Andrade body language, bro. My OG made the call. We already paid MJF. That's done. MJF is on a payroll, man. We gonna be doing some work. You got paid, Andrade. Why you sitting here complaining? OG don't like explaining himself too much. I don't think Andrade is going to be with the family much longer, man. This is the second week in a row I didn't like bro body language. And we'll see what's going to happen, man. You know, Andrade, he wants the championship. He wants to do this and that. But, man, no one's bigger than a program. We got to follow protocol, Andrade. You should have went down there and you should have helped beat the brakes off of Darby Allin. But instead, you know what I mean? You're causing more stress to the OG, and he already got enough on his plate. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. We might be getting into a situation with Andrade and Kyle Fletcher. I want to see that, man. Even though I want to see Andrade in the championship picture also, I'm not mad at him going for the TNT title for Kyle Fletcher after he falls out with the Don Callis family, because if you ask me, it seems inevitable, man. We ain't going to give you too many strikes. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. What do y'all think about $11,000 to learn how to make pasta in WWE, man? Also, what do you think about the sold out $10,000? It's sold out in days. Where y'all getting all this money at? God, I thought it was a recession, man. I might be the only one still in recession, man. But yo, what do y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about Dynamite? We got Dynasty in a few weeks. Is it in a few weeks or is it next week, man? I don't know, but Dynasty coming up, man, so we're looking forward to that, man. You got WrestleMania 40 snooze, 2 weeks, Crackdown Friday. So, man, I think Crackdown, we got Hill, Randy Orton, Trick Williams. At least we got that. Raw is really the show where it's just like, God, I dread watching it every day. But Crackdown sucks too. It's 3 hours, but at least we got 2 things to look forward to. Oh yeah, Mr. Finish the Scam, the African American Nightmare, Raheem, is going to be on Crackdown. So we'll see how that's like. But I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I'm going to holler at y'all in the comments, man. And thank you for everybody who's been copping shirts out. I definitely have them out tomorrow if you grabbed one. And I got some new things coming up too. So stay tuned for that. It's Bobby Monsoon, 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Blah!